Before we enter the Darian Gap, let us behold the uncrowned kings of the African continent. Against a backdrop of sun-scorched golden grass, the lion reigns as the absolute sovereign of the savannah. When the midday sun scorches the earth, the pride retreats to the rare shade of ancient acacia trees, seeking refuge from the sky's fury. With his majestic, thick, dark mane, the male projects the aura of an emperor, calmly surveying his vast domain. Yet, behind this leisurely facade, the true lifeblood of the pride rests upon the shoulders of the females. The lionesses are resilient warriors, the pillars of the pride, bearing the heaviest of responsibilities. Possessing lean, agile bodies, nature has bestowed upon them a perfect cloak of invisibility, blending seamlessly with the arid, dun-colored grass. Though the oppressive heat is ill-suited for hunting, gnawing hunger compels these hunters to leave their shelter. Cold, amber eyes pierce the shimmering heat haze, locking onto a herd of zebra grazing in the distance. In the harsh glare, to approach undetected demands masterful concealment and extraordinary patience. As the distance is erased, the suffocating stillness of midday is shattered by a thunderous roar and a tempestuous charge. In nature's crucible, a fatal bite to the throat seals the prey's fate before it can make its escape. Despite their dominance, life under the African sun is never easy. Every meal is bought with sweat, blood, and exhaustion. But it is their tight-knit bonds, the affectionate gestures in the midday heat, that give them the strength to endure this extreme hardship. Lions rule not only with fang and thunderous roar, but also with strategic intellect and the undying power of kinship. While lions rely on collective strength, elsewhere, a solitary phantom gambles on the ultimate weapon, speed. The cheetah, the fastest creature on land, is a perfect aerodynamic masterpiece, painstakingly sculpted by evolution. A deep chest, a supple spine, and long, slender legs transform it into a living arrow. Distinctive black tear marks running from its eyes to its mouth act as natural sunglasses, helping it contend with the blinding glare. Unlike lions, the cheetah often hunts by day to avoid confrontations with larger, more powerful predators. Its keen eyes can scan over the tall grass to lock onto a target from thousands of feet away. Once it has selected an impala that has strayed from the herd, the stalk begins with supreme patience. He creeps low to the ground, every muscle fiber tensed like a coil compressed to its limit. And then, in an explosive instant, the arrow is released. In under 3 seconds, the cheetah reaches speeds of over 60 miles per hour, an acceleration that would humble even a supercar. Each stride covers up to 23 feet, its body seeming to fly above the ground. Its long, thick tail acts as a perfect rudder, enabling it to make breathtaking turns at astonishing speeds. When its claws make contact with the prey, the line between life and death is but a single breath away. But this supreme speed comes at a high price, rapidly depleting its body and causing it to overheat. Even when successful, the cheetah must remain on high alert, eating quickly before opportunists catch the scent of blood. And among those ready to steal the fruits of another's labor, none is more notorious than the clan of the spotted hyena.
I find it funny when people say we drug the animals to mess with them. Yep, he's totally drugged, completely knocked out, unresponsive.
At first glance, they appear sullen, with a loping gait caused by their forelegs being longer than their hind legs. For centuries, they have been unfairly maligned as craven scavengers, fit only for lurking near rotting carcasses. But the savanna's shadows conceal a chilling truth. Spotted hyenas are ruthless and formidable killers. They live in a complex matriarchal society, where the largest and most aggressive females hold the power of life and death. The sound that heralds their presence is an eerie call, like a wild, maniacal laugh tearing through the night. The bite force of an adult hyena surpasses that of a lion, powerful enough to crush the femur of a buffalo. Their stomachs contain incredibly potent acid, capable of digesting hide, hair, and bone, leaving almost no trace behind. When the clan works as one, they employ a terrifying strategy of relentless, stamina-draining pursuit. With exceptionally strong hearts and lungs, they can pursue their victim for miles on end, seemingly without tiring. They are not as fast as a cheetah, nor as powerful as a lion, but their endurance is a slow-motion death sentence. When the victim collapses from exhaustion, the hyena clan swarms in like an unstoppable spotted tide. They devour their prey in moments, a chaotic scene of blood and snarling competition. No animal dares underestimate a clan of hyenas, for when they unite, even the king of beasts must sometimes give way. Cunning, persistent, and ferocious, the spotted hyena is a dark, yet essential, piece of this perfect ecosystem. But on the other side of the world, the story of survival in the Darian Gap awaits. Beneath the still, damp canopy of the cloud forest, the margay, an emblem of 1,000,000 years of evolution, makes its mark with every graceful movement. This small cat, of the genus Lepidus, thrived during the Pliocene epoch, when the land bridge between North and South America formed, opening a corridor for mammalian migration. The latest genetic data reveals that the margay's closest living relative is not the ocelot, as once thought, but the Andean mountain cat. The Darian Gap is a unique realm. With no highways to cut through it, the structure of its primeval forest remains almost entirely intact. It is therefore considered an ideal habitat for wildlife, including the elusive margay. With its slender body, a margay weighs just 4 to 9 pounds. Its tail, nearly as long as its body, provides impeccable balance as it climbs.
Hey, Aisha.
Unique ankle joints allow it to rotate its hind feet nearly 180 degrees, making it one of the world's most accomplished arboreal felines. It can descend a tall tree head first without changing direction, a skill that even the ocelot does not possess. This agility allows it to hunt birds, small monkeys, frogs, lizards, and rodents, leaving barely a trace. The margay has even been recorded mimicking the calls of pied tamarin monkeys to lure their young into an ambush. A journey woven from iridescent feathers unfolds on the deep forest wind. Below, the lowland tropical rainforest unfurls dense, silent, and as seemingly untouched as the dawn of time. Within this ecosystem, every creature exists as a fragile yet resilient link in the great chain of life. Leafcutter ants march in endless columns, carrying fresh-cut foliage to their nest, cultivating fungi, and spreading microorganisms across the forest floor. We witness the tireless army of leafcutter ants, shouldering fragments of leaves that look like tiny green sails. At first glance, it seems they are stockpiling for a giant feast of leaves. But the truth is far more astonishing. These ants do not eat leaves at all. Instead, they are true masters of agriculture. Inside their vast underground nests, they chew the leaves into a pulp, mixing it with saliva and feces to create a special compost. On this fertile substrate, they cultivate a single species of fungus, Leucoagaricus gongylophorus. This, then, is the true food source that sustains the entire colony. They tend their fungal gardens with remarkable precision, weeding out pests and destroying harmful molds with natural antibiotics produced by bacteria on their own bodies. It is the most complex example of agriculture in the animal kingdom, a farming civilization that existed millions of years before humanity first tilled the soil. Higher still, brown-headed spider monkeys move nimbly through the boughs, using their powerful tails as a third hand. These primates are one of the key players in the forest's seed dispersal network. And as the whisper of the high canopy gives way to the dawn stillness, a deep, sustained sound rises, like a wave rolling down the mountainside and into the valley. It is the signature call of the Colombian red howler monkey, a biological signal that not only marks its presence, but also proclaims its territory, audible up to 3 miles away. This primate is the result of millions of years of evolution within the family Atelidae, the prehensile-tailed monkeys adapted for a life in the trees. Its body combines strength and agility, measuring from 20 to 30 inches long, with males averaging 17 pounds and females 13. Its skeletal structure, particularly the hyoid bone in its throat, is enlarged into a resonating chamber, amplifying its howl into a crucial biological signal. The social structure of the red howler is stable. Each troop consists of 3 to 9 individuals, with 1 to 3 males and the rest females and their young. They spend over 60% of their day at rest, often lying prone on large branches, using their tails for balance. Their diet consists mainly of young leaves, supplemented with fruit, flowers, bark, and minerals ingested from the soil. Moving away from the echoing howls and deeper into quieter realms, life seems to subside, but it never truly stops. Amidst the leaf litter and faint light, large, round pug marks in the damp earth whisper of the stealthy presence of the jaguar. Descended from feline ancestors that migrated from Eurasia across the Bering Land Bridge during the Pleistocene, the jaguar has evolved to become an icon of the Americas. Reaching lengths of up to 6 feet and weights that can exceed 200 pounds, the jaguar is the world's 3rd largest cat and the biggest in the Western Hemisphere. Its bite reaches 1,500 psi, nearly twice that of a lion, and is the most powerful of any feline relative to its size. This allows it to employ a unique hunting tactic, biting directly through the prey's skull rather than the throat. Unlike predators that rely on speed, the jaguar is a master of the ambush. A nocturnal hunter, it possesses superb night vision, acute hearing, and a footfall that is utterly silent. It is a formidable swimmer, capable of diving for fish and plunging into flooded areas in search of a meal. Its diet includes over 80 species, from large mammals like peccaries and tapirs to reptiles such as caimans, turtles, and freshwater fish. Beyond its role as a predator, the jaguar is a keystone species, vital for maintaining the forest's ecological structure. By regulating the populations of ungulates, primates, and mid-sized carnivores like the ocelot, it prevents imbalances in the food web. A slow, almost imperceptible movement glides across the darkened forest floor. A flexible, brown-scaled body merges with the leaf litter, its tail gently brushing a sapling. It is the boa constrictor, a native serpent that has inhabited this land since the late Paleogene, over 30 million years ago. The boa's hunting prowess relies not on speed, but on absolute patience in a silent ambush. When a rodent, marsupial, or bird ventures too close, the initial strike rarely misses its mark. Then come the coils, swift, powerful, and decisive. The prey is swallowed whole, beginning a digestive process that lasts 4 to 6 days, or even weeks for a large meal. A boa can go for months without eating after a substantial feast, thanks to its slow metabolism and extraordinary energy conservation. While creatures like the boa lie in patient ambush, the basilisk lizard employs a different strategy entirely. It runs on water to escape its enemies. A unique reflex, perfected over millions of years of evolution. With long hind legs, stiff scales, fringed toes, and a light body with a tail twice its length, the basilisk darts across the water like an arrow, reaching speeds of 5 feet per second. A biomechanical feat that no other reptile on Earth can replicate. Despite its modest size, the basilisk plays a vital ecological role, bridging the aquatic and terrestrial ecosystems. It holds no fixed territory and does not migrate far, but moves along stream banks to evade danger or find new foraging and breeding grounds after heavy rains. And as the Darian's moisture evaporates gently in the faint morning light, a brilliant shape flits through the low foliage. The tiny, mesmerizing form of the poison dart frog, a member of the Dendrobatidae family, one of the smallest yet most conspicuous creatures of the Central American rainforest. Of the more than 180 recorded species, many exist only in small forest patches, isolated by the Darien's formidable terrain. This diversity of color is the result of millions of years of natural selection, where color became a biological weapon, a visual warning: I am poisonous. Their skin contains dozens of alkaloids, including batrachotoxin, one of nature's most potent compounds. However, this ability to produce toxins is not innate. The frogs acquire them by accumulating alkaloids from their diet: ants, termites, spiders, and other small insects. With its vivid colors and deadly warning, the poison dart frog is a symbol of danger in the ancient forest. Its skin contains the planet's most powerful neurotoxin, enough to fell a predator many times its size. One might imagine this frog is a mobile chemical factory, manufacturing its own ultimate weapon. But here is the startling truth. The poison dart frog is completely incapable of creating its own toxins. Its superpower, in effect, is borrowed. The batrachotoxin is accumulated from its diet, primarily from species of ants, termites, and mites endemic to the Darien forest. These insects consume plants containing alkaloids, and the toxins are passed up the food chain, concentrating on the frog's skin. This means that a poison dart frog raised in captivity on a different diet would be entirely harmless. It is not the wielder of the weapon, but the weapon itself. Its very survival depends entirely on the unique ecosystem around it, a reminder that even the most fearsome creature is but a fragile link in the web of life. A resounding call from the high canopy reveals a world of brilliant color. It is the cry of the macaw, the resplendent heart of the ancient forest. Their feathers are not only a visual spectacle, but also a means of communication, social bonding, and effective camouflage amidst the multicolored canopy. Macaws are not just masterful flyers. They are true architects of the canopy, nesting in the hollows of old-growth trees at altitudes over 65 feet. Behaviorally, macaws live in pairs or small flocks, moving fluidly between areas to find food and water. Though not long-distance migrants, they may fly up to 60 miles in a day to find suitable fruits, nuts, and flowers. A fascinating characteristic is their habit of eating clay, which helps them neutralize toxins found in forest seeds and supplement their diet with minerals, especially sodium. Beyond their role as consumers, macaws play a crucial part in seed dispersal. As they feed on fruits, they transport seeds to distant locations, promoting natural regeneration and enhancing plant diversity. The damp, red earth is gently disturbed in the dead of night, not by wind or rain, but by the powerful forelimbs of a small, armored creature. The nine-banded armadillo. This animal prefers soil that is moderately moist, not waterlogged, but rich in organic matter and insects. Deep, dark burrows with stable humidity are where the armadillo spends most of its day, conserving energy for its nocturnal activities. Its diet reflects a cautious survival strategy. It does not attack, but rather explores and extracts. It uses its well-developed sense of smell and strong claws to dig, searching for prey hidden underground. When threatened, it flees quickly, diving into its burrow or leaping straight up to 12 inches in the air to evade an attack from above. If escape is impossible, its shell serves as a final fortress capable of withstanding bites and scratches. With its solitary habits, high adaptability, and minimal seasonal dependence, the armadillo possesses a remarkable resilience to environmental change. Though inconspicuous, the armadillo plays a significant role in the ecosystem. Through its burrowing, it aerates the soil, improves water drainage, and creates conditions for new seedlings to grow. No sound, no warning. A night of hunting begins, continuing the evolutionary journey of one of the most ancient of all raptors. The barn owl first appeared in the Paleogene and remains one of the oldest extant owl lineages, distributed across every continent except the polar extremes. This bird possesses extraordinarily precise sound localization, thanks to a heart-shaped facial disc that acts like a directional microphone. Combined with its asymmetrically placed ears, it processes the time difference of sound arriving at each ear, allowing it to pinpoint prey in three-dimensional space. The majestic yet unforgiving nature of the dense swampland is revealed through the survival of a mysterious reptile. In the silent but ever surprising mud, the spectacled caiman lies motionless for hours, awaiting the moment its prey draws near the water's edge. The earliest traces of this species date back to the Pleistocene, and since then, the spectacled caiman has endured as one of the most ancient reptiles in the Caimaninae subfamily. Its name derives from a bony ridge between its eyes, which resembles a pair of spectacles, a distinguishing feature within its family. With a body length of 4 to 8 feet and weighing between 15 and 130 pounds, its form is compact and robust, perfectly suited to a life in the swamp. Its streamlined design, horned skin, and solid skull allow the spectacled caiman to thrive in the oxygen-poor, muddy environment. Its diet is relatively diverse, specializing in small aquatic life such as fish, shrimp, and crabs, but occasionally includes small mammals, water birds, and even fruit. Rather than giving chase, the caiman employs ambush tactics. It holds its body perfectly still, with only its eyes breaking the water's surface. Ecologically, the spectacled caiman plays a crucial role, regulating small fish populations and removing weak or sick individuals, thereby contributing to the health of the aquatic ecosystem.